If you're struggling to lose stomach fat, it's not because you're lazy, it's because you've been lied to. You've been told to just do crunches, eat 1,200 calories per day. You've been told that endless cardio will burn it off, but none of that works, and I'll explain why. Welcome to part 2 of my Lean and Strong series, where I'm gonna be giving you all the secrets, everything you need to know to get lean and strong without extreme diets and without spending hours in the gym. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes, because I'm gonna teach you exactly how I was able to achieve this transformation and help hundreds of women transform their body inside of our coaching program too. When I first started my fitness journey, I made the same mistake as everyone else. I watched Insta models' ab routines on YouTube and would do those every day, thinking that was the answer to lose belly fat. Then I would burn out with cardio and just feel stuck and frustrated because I was not seeing the results that I wanted. But I realized the fitness industry was teaching women the wrong order of priorities when it comes to losing belly fat. Here's the truth: you cannot spot reduce fat. It is scientifically impossible. So doing crunches or any ab exercises at that matter is not going to burn belly fat. And starving yourself does not flatten your stomach. If you do this for a long period of time, it actually slows down your metabolism, you burn less calories. But most of the time, what usually happens when women restrict themselves or cut down their calories super low is they don't stick to it and they just binge, which puts you in a calorie surplus, which causes fat gain. And cardio alone is not the answer. Cardio has its time and place, but too much cardio can just wreak havoc on your body. Your body will be very stressed out. It's stalling muscle building. It damages recovery and usually ends up with you just feeling skinny fat or soft and burning out. So if you've been wondering why nothing's working, here is why. People call stomach fat stubborn because it boils down to these 3 facts. Number 1, our genetics determine where we store and lose body fat. And this is something that we cannot control. Usually for most people, stomach fat is the last area to go. I want you to think of fat loss as like a big city that was rained on. When the rain stops, we see that throughout the streets and the sidewalks or the washes, there are areas that have more water. Sometimes areas flood or there's like a pond of water, and those areas take the longest to dry up because there's more water in those areas. This is exactly how fat loss works in our body. Wherever you naturally store more body fat is going to be the last place to dry up or go because there's more fat to lose in that area. This is why maybe you think that my upper body tones up super quickly, but my legs can never catch up, or my midsection or my love handles. It's because naturally you just store more body fat in those areas. And fact number 2 is you can only lose body fat from being in a calorie deficit. Whether it is stomach fat, it's fat on your hips or your legs or your arms, you only lose fat by achieving a calorie deficit. That is the only way to lose belly fat. Ab exercises are fine to include in your routine. I do 2 ab exercises a week, but you're not actually burning belly fat when you're doing core movements. Your fat cells shrink when you enter into a calorie deficit, either through your energy expenditure or your calorie consumption, or you can do a combination of both, which is what we do inside of our program with our clients. And fact number 3, most women are not losing belly fat because they simply self-sabotage. First off, they're not training hard enough or consistently enough to build muscle. Second, they restrict their calories, which naturally causes you to burn less calories because you have less energy. And then it leads to you just starving yourself and binging on thousands of calories later on, which puts you in a calorie surplus and you've gained body fat. And oftentimes women just give up way too soon. If you want to lose belly fat, you have to focus on making this an entire lifestyle change. This is not a quick fix, and it's not something that you're gonna see results in 2 weeks or 30 days. I've been on my journey for 8 years. You've got to be focusing on the right things, not just ab exercises or restricting your calories or doing tons of cardio. That's why inside of my coaching program, we focus on 3 things. Number 1 is strength training first. Muscle is your metabolism. For every pound of muscle that you add on your body, you are naturally burning more calories, even when you're sleeping and when you're sitting on the couch. Number 2, we focus on fueling, not starving. It's not always about eating less and less and less. It's about eating right. Instead of slashing calories, we feed your body enough protein to recover and build muscle, and carbs and fat to give you energy and help support your hormones. And this will actually make fat loss sustainable instead of you starving yourself, doing a restrictive diet only to gain the weight right back. And number 3, recover like an athlete. It's quality over quantity. You absolutely should not be working out 6 to 7 days per week. I myself train 4 times per week. I have 3 full rest days where I am not doing a workout. That's because you need to recover from your workouts if you want to move forward. Too many women are underfueling and overtraining and wondering why they're not making progress. You're literally doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing. And most women don't need more cardio. They need more recovery and also more consistency with their nutrition. Better sleep, lower stress, and structured rest days will do wonders for your progress. And that's when the belly fat will actually come off. When you combine all three, strength, fuel, and recovery, that is when the results compound. Like my client Jada, who was already working out consistently and eating healthy before joining our program, but nothing was working. Then she joined our team, and within weeks, she was starting to lose fat. She was finally lifting properly, she was fueling her body properly, and lowering her stress, and she lost 15 pounds, got a flat tummy, got rid of the belly fat at the end of our 6-month program. But here's the crazy part. She's not doing anything more. She's not doing more workouts, more cardio, more diets. She's just doing the right things now with the right priorities. So here's what you can start today if you want to start losing belly fat. Number 1, enter into a 10 to 15% calorie deficit from your current maintenance calories with a high protein goal that you hit daily. And also know that you do have to stay within your calorie deficit throughout the week, because your calories matter on a weekly and monthly basis, not just a daily basis. So even though you hit your deficit Monday through Friday, if you completely binge on Saturday and Sunday and just completely let go on the weekends, you're actually throwing yourself out of your calorie deficit. This is why you wake up Monday morning and your weight has fluctuated up 2 to 3 pounds, but then it starts going down again during the week, and then the same cycle continues, and you just keep yourself at your maintenance calories. You've got to stay within your deficit the full 7 days of the week. Number 2, add 3 to 4 strength training workouts where you focus on becoming strong and building muscle, not burning calories. We actually don't burn as many calories as we think during our weight training sessions, and that part doesn't matter anyway. You need to worry more about the calories coming in. And number 3, this part is very overlooked, but start managing your stress and getting better sleep. Instead of asking yourself, what more cardio should I do? What other diet should I do? You need to be asking yourself, how can I be more consistent with my macros? How can I get better sleep? How can I manage my stress? Those are the questions that are actually going to move you forward in your fitness journey. Do this consistently for 8 to 12 to 24 weeks and beyond, and I promise you, your body is going to start transforming, even if nothing else worked before. If you're tired of guessing and you want me to customize all of this for you and your goals, just click the link down below in the description and apply for coaching. I'll see if I can help you. But this is still only the beginning. This was just episode 2 of my Lean and Strong series. In episode 3, I'm going to be breaking down how to get ahead of 99% of women in the gym with these fitness hacks. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. This way you don't miss the remaining episodes.